Continuing. For centuries, there have been evil people, many of them bankers, who, for personal, largely financial reasons, wanted to create a world government and who have worked tirelessly to win power over ordinary citizens. I think the evil plan for a global reset, a new normal, can really be traced back to 1909, when it was first suggested that it is far easier to control people if you have a good, long war going on. We can then jump to 1932, when people at Columbia University had the idea of introducing energy as a new currency. They came up with the word technocracy and the idea that the world would be a much better place if it were run by scientists. The technocrats wanted to abolish private property and change education so that it merely prepared students for the work that had been selected for them by people who knew better. It was this nonsense that gave Aldous Huxley the idea for his novel Brave New World. After the end of World War II, the United Nations was founded, and that was the beginning of almost everything that is now happening. This is when the story really starts. Then, after the formation of the United Nations, we jump to 1961, when a bunch of Kennedy administration insiders, most of them Bilderbergers, unearthed the old idea of using war to keep the people under control. After much thought, however, they created a twist on that idea. They thought it would be a damned good wheeze to create massive worldwide pollution and then blame the citizens of the world for the mess, and, having blamed them for making the mess, to force them to clear it up. I wish I had my pencil. If you're beginning to get the idea, you know where this is going, you're right. You do. The next big step forward was the formation of the Club of Rome in 1968. Today, the Club of Rome consists, among others, of a variety of UN administrators, top politicians, rich businessmen, and government officials. I'll come back to the Club of Rome in a moment. And then in 1971, the World Economic Forum was founded, though it was originally called the European Management Forum and only became the WEF in 1987. This is the curious organization which has a shindig at Davos every year where celebrities and billionaires swap cheek kisses and telephone numbers. In 1976, there was another move towards what we now know as Agenda 21. The United Nations decided to take control of the world's land and to control the world's population. This was all to be done for the good of the planet and mankind, of course. Plan, created by a bunch of unelected, interfering, greedy, power-hungry individuals, was to put the rights of the community over the rights of the individual. Yeah, it's communitarianism.